Welcome to Sum It Up on this February 23rd, 2022, as I continue in my sermon series, Mentor Like Jesus. This sermon series has attempted to show how discipleship is like mentoring. It's a term that we're a little more familiar with in our context today. We think about it almost solely in a professional sense. But mentoring or modeling is the primary way in which Jesus discipled his followers. Mentoring is modeling, is really teaching by doing. It's where you demonstrate to somebody what they're supposed to do by how you live. Part of this exercise in this whole sermon series is to get you thinking about who you could mentor, who you could help get farther down the road in their journey with Jesus. That's what this is really all about. And for you to see that it's not so mysterious, there aren't so many skills that you have to learn that you can't do it. Part of mentoring like Jesus is realizing that you're already mentoring people around you. Do you realize that? There are people that are watching you today, watching your every move. It might be your spouse, it could be your children, it could be coworkers, could be friends, could be neighbors. Could be that person you bumped into in the grocery store. Could be somebody you sit next to in church. One of the questions I asked in my challenge this last week was, who could you be intentionally teaching by doing? Who could you mentor? As we continue in the last weeks of the sermon series, I'm going to get a little more pointed with these questions because the truth is that we need to be helping others get closer to Jesus or understand better how it is that they need to live for Jesus. We have one of the most important properties that there is in the world. I don't mean 20,200 Merriman. I mean, we have experience with Jesus. We have experience at living the Christian life. And some of you might say, well, but I haven't done real well, or, there are people who do it better than I do. That's not the point. The point is that other people can learn from what you have learned. It's sort of like parenting. I mean, there are no perfect parents. There are just people who intentionally try to do better. And the glory is that our kids learn from us good and bad. So when I do well as a parent, I teach something. When I do poorly as a parent, I teach something. And that's just the truth. So who are you going to intentionally teach by doing? Don't just let it happen by accident. Do it on purpose. Have a great week.